We were muted. Oh, and Demigod puts in the bottom. As I find out that we're not muted, or that we are muted, I see in the comments that I'm muted, so I've been talking to just myself. Sorry about that. I was doing something earlier. I didn't want people hearing me, so I had to mute it. But we should be good now. Let's test it. Can I hear myself? Yeah. Yes, we can. Because we're doing something different today, and that's why I couldn't hear if we were muted or not, and I'll tell you in just a moment. So, we're gonna give it like another minute here. We're gonna let people kind of get in, and then we're gonna get going with Subnautica. I have done some stuff in the background, some stuff I'm kind of proud of. I think you guys will like. Should be pretty good. We're just gonna give it a moment. The big thing we're going to do today is we're going to go exploring new areas. I found a few new areas here, like that one over there. Balls. That will make sense when we go there. I found some new areas. We need to get them explored. I need new materials that I just don't have, so that's going to be something we're going to need to do. We just need to get new materials, and there's a lot of scary things down there, so I figured if I'm going to go places, I've died once, actually. I lost a sea moth, but we'll get to that. That's probably been enough time. If you hear snoring in the background, that's my dog 10 feet away from me in a different room snoring so goddamn loud. But yeah. Let's give it a second. That's 2:05. We're good to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Subnautica. I know the last couple of videos we put up were a little bit weird. They were a little laggy. The audio and the visual didn't really sync up. I think I've got that locked down now, so that shouldn't be a problem. But we're here in Subnautica. As you can see, I am in that beautiful prawn suit we made in the last one. It's gorgeous, and I love it, but it's no longer my favorite thing. Well, like, look, I've got a drill arm over here. I've got a suction cup arm over there, so I can grapple the things. The base is up there. And if you remember last time, we built that big old rocket thing, like the rocket platform. And I've done some stuff to that too. I did do like a gangplank as well. But the biggest thing I built is a surprise this way. Yeah, that's right. That's right, team. We've got a submarine. I built the Cyclops. I had to go and find all the hull fragments, but we've built ourselves a Cyclops. We're going to call it the Demigod. That's what it's called officially. I told you guys I was going to kind of name all of my rides after the guys who watch my streams the most and are the most helpful. So I think we've come full circle. I've got Mav, I've got Ace, and I've got Demigod. This is kind of funky looking out here. But yeah, so we've got a huge Cyclops. When you build it, it's a 3-man sub that's being piloted by just me. It's got a bay in here. We can launch decoys. I don't really know what that does. I think we're going to need to get some, but there needs some materials that we don't have. So we have to go get materials. We found this efficiency module when we were doing the last episode. So I actually put that inside there, just making the engine a little bit more efficient. We're going to put in the docking bay repair module. So what that's going to do is it's going to put our things we parked there. We can park a sea moth or the prawn, which is parked there now. And we're going to put this depth module in so we can go a little bit deeper, because I can't remember what our depth is currently. But the reason we need this is because we have this lovely prawn now, but we want to get it to some of the other places that we have. So in order to do that, it sucks to walk around, so we're going to carry it with our big old submarine, which we got to turn on, and just got to kick up. This is a little weird already. I've only played with this for maybe a minute, just to kind of park it in a better spot. But we can make it do silent running mode. I'm assuming that's for when we're sneaking up past Leviathans. We can adjust the speed over here. I can turn it off. I don't know what our max depth is. That's our sound gauge. That's how loud we're being. That's our health. 900 meters for the first one, so that's not bad at all. We got a little radar over there. It's super neat. I do really like this. Let's turn. Do these buttons? So this is okay. So whoa, damn. Okay, so we have a collision there. We almost had. I'm not in a really great spot for this, am I? No. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. This is horrid. So here's the other thing I'm doing. Because we're going into like a dangerous area, and I've been really good on stream. I haven't really died. I haven't really had like things happen to me. So like, I've died a couple times, but nothing like overly crazy has gone on. While I was getting the parts for this, I did lose one of my sea moths to a Reaper Leviathan. It just wouldn't leave me alone. It attacked me a couple times. It was just a little bit rough. So we did lose that. Look at this. This is kind of like, we're just going to test it out. Down, we're going up. We got all these things here. There's the base again. Like, it's just, it's so cool. I love this. Oh, we had to turn it off. That's the other thing. We have to turn it off. So it runs on 6 power cells, so we got to make sure that we're on top of that. It comes with some built-in storage, and you have a whole bottom layer I can like run around in. So we got built-in storage here. I've got backup power cells, got a backup battery. It comes with some fire extinguishers scattered around. So basically what's going to happen is if stuff attacks us, fires and little tears are going to kind of pop up all over the place. So I had to get all these backup things because we're going to have to put up the fires, we're going to put out, we're going to repair it. So we have repair tools. I'm going to have to actually make another repair tool, I think, just so I can have another one on me. And then we have just a ton of storage. We go through the bay here. This is the docking bay for our stuff. I don't know how a sea moth is going to fit in here. Or do I just think they're too big? But yeah, like I said, so because nothing really has happened on the channel that's like, oh, like I never like really died. Like something catastrophic hasn't happened. So we're going to play this one a little bit sneakily. We're going to be doing a lot of dangerous things. Well, I'll show you the color in just a moment. But we're going to do a lot of dangerous things. And just to make it a little bit harder, I'm not wearing my headset. We're going to do this no sound. Now, this game is amazing for sound. Like, I absolutely love it for sound. This is my beautiful, beautiful Cyclops. I love it so much. So yeah, we're going to play this game with no sound. So like when a Reaper's behind me roaring, you guys will hear it. I won't be able to hear it. So I don't want to say, we're going to try not to die, obviously, but we're going to make it a little bit harder on ourselves to not die. So we want to get in here. Is my Cyclops or my Seamoth up here? Yeah, okay, so let's get a quick look. Now before we go, we're going to stock up on some food and stuff because that was the one thing I didn't prep beforehand, which I should have. I want to use all the nutrient blocks. That should be like an emergency thing. So we're going to need salt really quick. So let's just get some salt, and then we'll actually get going here. I don't have any more repair things in here, so we're going to need to make a repair kit as well. And I think we're going to take that beacon. I think that's what I would like. I think I would like a beacon. Because we've kind of been putting beacons. Whenever I find a new area that looks like we're going to have to explore more, I've been grabbing a beacon just to bring it with us so that we like can put it down there and remember where it is so we can check it out now with you guys, because before it wasn't the greatest thing. I'll take sulfur. I think I need rubber and titanium. I was not really paying attention while talking, so this is going to be kind of interesting. I'm in the wrong area. I do, like, I know it looks very cluttered in here, but I do know typically where everything is so far. Like, it's cluttered, but it's like, it's I know where it is. Which is, I know it sounds dumb. Okay, so we've got our repair tool now. That's at max. We've got our cutter because we're going to need that. Okay, let's go get some salt really quickly just so we can get some more water and food going. Because it's going to be a butt if we don't have it. And getting salt shouldn't take too long. We're just going to come down here to our scanner room. We're going to hit the salt button and find some salt. And then once we're done finding salt, we'll get on the actual way. Oh, I should show you guys what we did to the base. Really quickly. Let's come in here. So since we came back from the last one, we came back with a lot of like decorations and stuff. Sorry, there's something in my throat. Better. So coming in here, we've got like all of our posters kind of hung up. I made a counter to store like our like science stuff that we had. We got our hats on display. We've got our like figures. I'm hoping there's another one to put here. Otherwise it's gonna look weird. But we've got posters up. We've got this weird thing which I learned is actually from the last game that this company made. So that's kind of cool. What we're gonna do now is go get some salt. We'll get the salt. We'll craft up. We'll get some food done. We will get some more water because this is going to be an exploring episode. So we need food and water because we're going to try not to come to base too much if we can avoid it. There's a few things where I think we're gonna start with the sea moth. Let's get the sea moth exploring done first on a couple of crazy areas that have some new monsters that I've never seen before. So that was freaking fun. And then if those go well and we don't like lose a bunch of time by having to like remake a bunch of sea moth and stuff, then we'll take the cyclops and the prawn and we'll go over to the alien island and we'll kind of deep dive down there because that should be some crazy stuff. At the very least, we'll get some really good. What's the button I want to use? Nope. We should get some really good like minerals and stuff from down there. I have the Markiplier toy. The Jacksepticeye thing was a code you put in, and the code, even though I like found the video and everything with the code has stopped working. The code is just gone. Once the code stopped working, you can't get anymore. But it had a Jack's septic tank, which is just like his eye in a big tank that would basically make all of his sounds. Which is just a lot of screaming, because the big thing I've caught in this game is there's always a lot of screaming. And I keep seeing, like, now that I've done a bunch of, like, now that I've been doing like this for so much, and like I've been looking up videos for like where is this located and how to build the like depth module for the Cyclops was I did not understand. No!